explain myself. You said you care for me, said you be there for me, cry for me,
Murder on the beat.
cry for me, give to me, why won't you live for me, you said you.
Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. Don't mind the mess in the background. I have to like clean up when I'm done this video, but this video is just going to be a styling video on this hair here. I did feature this hair in my previous I think a video that I posted a couple weeks ago, and it was basically just a review talking about this hair. This hair is the Bobbi Boss Ocean Wave Indie Remy hair, and like I said, I do have mixed feelings about this hair. It does have some cons more than it does pros. However, I can still style the hair and I can still wear it, so you know, I'm gonna continue to do so. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I do bombshell curls using a flat iron. I know it is hard because if you don't have like a very big, like wide size curling iron, you have to use a flat iron, and I know some people are not good with, you know, manipulating the flat iron and stuff like that. So that is why I'm making this video today, to show you guys how to do that. I'm going to get right into the video. I know you guys, some people are probably like, oh, I want to see the natural state properly. So this is the natural state of the hair. This hair is actually beautiful. Like, it's beautiful. I just wish it didn't have as many cons as it did, but it's okay. So yes, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to start off by, because I did recently just deep condition this hair, further blow dry, especially the root. That's what I'm going to focus on the most, is the root of the hair, just to make sure that everything is dry.
You said you care for me, said you be there for me, cry for me,
Murder on the beat.
for me, give to me, why won't you live for me, you said you care for me, said you be there for me, cry for me.
That was just to kind of make sure like everything was dry. So now what I'm going to do is, very important step. Starting off, whether you're doing this on your real hair or on weave, you need to make sure you're using a heat protectant. That is very important. So I'm going to go ahead and use the Tresemme. This is a Tresemme heat protectant. I just get this from like any local beauty supply store, sorry, grocery store, a Dollarama. They should sell them there. If not, you can go to like a Shoppers Drug Mart or like a Sally's. They should have it there. So I spray this all through the hair first. This is just going to ensure that the hair doesn't get damaged as I'm straightening. So then after I do that, I'm going to go ahead and comb through. And this is what I mean by the hair sheds. You guys see this? Just from combing it that one time, I got all that shedding. So I'm going to go ahead and comb out the other side, and make sure you guys are combing from the ends to the roots. This is what I'm talking about. You guys are seeing it firsthand. Like, I'm showing you guys proof that this hair sheds. See this? It's annoying. Anyways, so now that I've combed everything out, you can let the hair sit a little bit just so that the heat protectant kind of like sets in, but you don't have to. So now what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and start straightening the hair. This hair doesn't take long to straighten, so I'm just going to go through and straighten it first, and then start off with the tutorial on how to curl. So some parts are still wet. I'm going to go through and like blow dry them. So now this is going to be like a very quick, thorough like straighten, just because I want to get the hair straight before I actually curl it. So yeah, I'm just going to go through with the flat iron and make sure that I'm using a comb as well, so that it gets as straight as possible. But like, this hair straightens very nicely as well. Like, you guys see, that was just one pass. 2 passes and you're good. So after straightening that one piece, that's how it looks. So comb it out first, And then slowly just use your comb and chase. I also have my flat iron turned up on 440, so you also want to make sure that your flat iron is hot. Don't be using no dull heat, like no 350, because that's not going to get you the style that you want. So just make sure your flat iron is turned up high enough. And yeah. So, and this is what I mean. You guys see how thick this hair is? Like, this is only the bottom portion of the wig, and it's so thick. So thick. So, I'm going to come back when I'm finished straightening. I just literally repeat this whole entire process throughout my whole entire head. And then I'm going to come back when I'm finished and show you guys how it looks. Alright, so I went ahead, straightened this really quickly. It doesn't have to be anything like over the top. You just have to get the hair straight. So this is how it looks now that it's straightened. This is more shedding that I've got, of course. But anyways, so now I'm going to show you guys how I curl. So I'm going to start off at the bottom. And I'm just going to part section, twist the remainder out of the way. And this is probably too big of a section to do, so I'm going to split that section in half. And so if you have a better straightening iron than I do, that'd be better. You can get like a Chi one or just something that's a little bit stronger. My straightening iron isn't the best, but I do have it at 446, so it should be high enough to get what I want to do. So I'm going to try my best to explain this to you guys. So I'm going to take my straightening iron, I'm going to hold it this way, and I don't really start like close up to the top. I kind of start midway just because it's longer hair. So I start off by flipping the iron kind of the opposite way. So I start off by flipping the iron kind of the opposite way, and I start dragging the flat iron through the hair. But you want to make sure that the hair is, you see, it's curled. So I have it like this, and then when I get to the very end of the hair, I'm gonna go ahead and roll the flat iron up. So this is like just what you do with a curling iron basically. And you want to make sure that you hold it. I'm going to show you guys again, but you have to make sure you're using a lot of tension for this hairstyle, or else you're not going to get the curls that you want. So you want to hold it there for maybe like 10 seconds, 15 seconds, and then you want to unravel it in the same way that you want it to curl. So there's one right there. I wish I had a better curling iron, but it's okay. So this is one curl right there, and I'm going to take it and throw it behind my back. So I'm going to show you guys this one more time. Like, well, not one more time, but I'm going to show you guys again. So when you drag this flat iron down like this, you want to use a lot of tension here, and you want to start basically like pulling and dragging the flat iron down at the same time. And you want to get all the way to the end. And then you want to start to curl up again. So it's not hard. Like when you're watching it, it looks like it's very easy, but when you're doing it, it's a little bit more difficult. You just have to get the hang of being strong-handed when you're doing this style. You have to be very, very strong-handed. You can't have a weak hand or the curls are not going to come out the way you want them to. So let's see how this one came out. There you go. You see that? You just have to make sure you're using a lot of tension and you'll get the style that you want. So I'm going to continue to do the same exact thing. I'll speed through this. I would have used the Got2b hairspray, but I don't feel like that will work for curls. So you guys can see, like, it comes out in this very kind of like loose curl. And I get scared because I feel like it's gonna drop, but it's okay. that's how the front looks. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to do the bangs. So for the bangs, all I do is I'm going to section my bangs off because they are pretty thick. So I'm going to section them off, clip it, and then I'm going to start off with this first section. So I like to curl my bangs kind of going like out of my face backwards. So what I'm going to do is very, very simple. You're going to take your curling iron and you're going to hold the hair upwards and you're going to like slide the hair up and start to curl your wand. Sorry, you're going to start to curl the curling iron. And once you do that, it should kind of like fall that way on its own. You don't really have to do much in terms of like getting the hair to stay. So again, I'm going to show you guys with this piece. This piece will be a little bit easier. So you're going to comb it through, make sure it's all detangled. And then you're going to take your straightener. You're going to go up. And then you're going to roll it underneath. And then let it go. And that's how you kind of get like those like bangs. And you can like play around with it so that it's not as like bold, but yeah, so that's how this side looks. And I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side. For the opposite side, you're gonna basically do the same thing. I hope my like explanations are helping you guys understand how to do this, and I also hope like me demonstrating it is helping you guys. I don't know how else to really like explain it other than like show you guys. So you kind of just have to like place it where you want it and it will stay there, if that makes sense. So like you see how I curled that last piece and I kind of just made it sit in a specific way. It will kind of stay that way. You guys already know I don't be doing no wigs without no widow's peaks. So I'm gonna go in and gel down this widow's peak, and that's literally it. So that literally concludes like my tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like this literally, it's not like it came, my curls didn't come out perfect, they just came out like very like messy, but they're still cute at the same time. And that's why I love doing this style. I just think it's very different along with the color as well. I want you guys to comment down below and let me know if this video helped you guys in any way. If you guys want to see more styling videos, more hair tutorials and stuff like that, make sure you guys let me know as well. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll see you guys in my next one.